Hello friends, Wild Willie here, your personal guide to outdoor adventure and the expert on all things outdoors. You like that? Anyway, I'm here with my old friend Stupid Jeffrey and insane Menace and Crazy Cora back there behind the camera again. And today we're going to show you our Mardi Gras tree. Crazy Cora went down to New Orleans and she came back with a bunch of beads, and we slung them up here in the tree, and it makes it look all pretty, and we sure do like it. So we thought we'd show that off. Well, this week's before we get to this week's outdoor adventure, let me just share with you the continuing saga of Jeffrey trying to find a church for him and Menace to raise their youngins in. By the way, she's getting big. She's about to pop and have a litter of pups, and won't be long. We'll have some grand youngins running around here. I guess they'd be nieces and nephews, because Jeffrey's not really my son. He just well, he's so stupid, he's like my son. Anyway, I have to take care of him all the time. But anyway, so Jeffrey and I, we went this week to what they call a Church of Christ. And they said that they were the original Church of Christ, and so we thought we'd give it a try. And we go in, and we're watching everything going on, and they started singing, and they weren't playing any music. And so Jeffrey and I raised our hands, and we said, "Hey, excuse us, but where's the piano and stuff, and the organ and whatnot?" And they said, well, they didn't believe in that because they were a New Testament church, and all those things was in the Old Testament. And so they said they weren't never going to play no musical instruments in their church. And so Jeffrey and I, we thought that was kind of weird, and I said, what do you think? Should we just go? This is not going to be any fun without some musical instruments. And he goes, I got it. And old Jeffrey jumps up, and man, he starts playing the air guitar. He's playing Led Zeppelin and ZZ Top and all kinds of crazy stuff. He is going at it, man. Whew, I never seen him on fire like that. Anyway, they pitched us both out and said not to come back. We were not welcome at the Church of Christ. So Jeffrey said he's done. He's going to give up. And so what we did was we found a little group, a little home group that meets in their home every week and in the next town over. And so we're going to just join in with them. And we went and met with those folks, and it seemed like a lot of fun and a lot less stress, that's for sure. It just seemed like a real relaxed and casual atmosphere, and they eat together and have a good time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to raise those youngins in a home church. Now, let's get to this week's outdoor adventure. Jeffrey and I have gone mushroom hunting. We've been mushroom hunting for about 2 hours. You can see it's just getting daylight. It's early in the morning. Nice weather this morning, and we've been out hunting mushrooms. And to be frankly honest with you folks, it's too late in the year for mushrooms, but I don't tell Jeffrey and Menace that, because they like to get out and get hiking in the woods, because we're always all about the outdoor adventure. And Jeffrey, he thought he found a couple of mushrooms, and one I believe was some horse droppings from an old herd of horses that used to run around here, and he tasted it and said it didn't taste good. And the other one, I'm not sure, but I think it was a dead mouse. I believe it was a dead mouse, but it weren't a mushroom, I promise you. So anyway, we're out mushroom hunting. Now, let me just, since I'm an expert on all things outdoors, let me give you a few hints on hunting mushrooms. First of all, mushrooms grow on the ground. They do not grow up on trees. They do not hang from the leaves. They're not like fruit. They grow on the ground. And so you got to look around. And the best thing to do is to find like a sycamore tree or a tree, birch tree, something like that, down by the water in a wet spot, and just hunt around there, and you'll see them. They grow up a little bit, some of them about that tall, and those little morel mushrooms, really good eating. You cut them up and dip them in some egg and some cornmeal and fry them in a skillet. And boy, they're good with some brown beans, I'll tell you what. So anyway, we're just going to spend if you go past 10 o'clock in the morning, you usually won't find any mushrooms. So we're going to spend till about 10 o'clock just hiking around the woods, having a good time, having our own great outdoor adventure today. So anyway, this is Wild Willie and Stupid Jeffrey and Insane Menace and Crazy Cora back there saying, you guys get out, hunt some mushrooms, and have your own great outdoor adventure. I'll see you next time.